Before this video gets started, guys, I want to mention a few things to you about this video. In this video, I mill up an extremely large log. It's a 27-inch log on the one end and about 24 inches on the small end. And that maxes out the OS27 size-wise. And to make matters worse, it's a red oak. So it probably weighs, close to 1,800 pounds, I'm guessing. Maybe not quite that much, but it was everything my tractor had to pick it up. And the struggles of these big logs is real. Whether you're trying to roll it, slide it around on the bunk, or even just running the blade that width of the slab of 22 inches is the max we can go on the Frontier. It's a struggle. The time I show in this video is just a minuscule amount of time that it really took to mill this log.
Hey, welcome back to the mill, guys. I'm Jerry from Bigelow Woodcraft, and I'm running the Frontier OS27. It's built by Norwood. It's one of their divisions in Norwood, the Frontier Sawmill. And I have a behemoth on here, going to be going on here today. This thing is 27 inches, 7 feet long. It's going to max my mill out, obviously. And it's red oak. And I have two of them. One is 11 feet and it's 24 inches, and the other one is 27 inches and 24 inches at the small end. This was cut at almost 12 feet. I couldn't budge it with my tractor, couldn't pick it up. So I had to nip it off. However, the guy wants 5/8. What does he want? Oh, 5/4 boards. This is a customer's job. So he's going to get about 320 some board feet of lumber out of this. And we're going to max out the mill. We're going to be working hard for our money today. This is what happens when you leave them on the ground. This was cut down by the road commission, he said. And it was left on the ground, so there's a lot of dirt here. So I'm just going to rough it off with this, and then I'll get the drill motor. Because I want my blade to go through clean wood. Yeah, we definitely don't want this, do we? I'll just rough it in here before I roll it down. I just don't want a lot of it on the sawmill. All right, that's good enough for now. I have both log clamps up. Oh, I don't like doing these real big logs. They're just hard. Ooh, a lot of dirt on that end, too. And the problem I'm going to have with this log, it's right at 7 feet. I can see it already wants to go this way, so it's going to miss this log stop, the back stop. So I'm only going to end up probably using two of them that are going to be in the middle.
Here comes the sawmill exercise course that everybody who owns a manual sawmill knows about.
All right, let's see if we can get this on safely. I do have the log clamps up to catch it so it doesn't roll off. Oh. Oh. Okay, there it goes. Come on. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Oh, no. Punk in this tree. All right. Okay. Yeah, I'm only going to be using two of these. Oh boy. I'm going to use the tractor. Since this is on such a taper, I'm trying to get the centers lined up. Let's do this again. All right, that's right at 14. All right, that will be a big help. People always think they're doing you a favor when they bring these big logs to you. Actually, I picked these logs up for the guy. They're really hard to work with. Even on a big, I'm sure the professional sawmills are the same way. Just a pain. All right, let's get some wedges in here. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start the mill, get it warmed up. But while I'm warming it up, I got to tighten this up a little bit better. I'm going to get the mill up here, carriage up and lined up and see what it looks like. Because it's 27 and a half, 28. So if this doesn't do it, I will take one of the blade guides off on this side. All right, let's cut it.
I ended up having to remove bark from the exit side of the blade.
So I do have to have these in for this roll. Oh, that's right, I got that big wedge in there. Creative clamping. So I'm going to try to get this. All right. Oop, wrong one. That's right.
I run out of height on the lift of my tractor, so I end up trying to pull it to get it to go all the way over and create more of a problem for myself, as you'll see here in a second.
This mill doesn't have a 5/4 scale, so I have to do it 1 3/8 each time. So I will move the blue line to an even number so I remember. So that's what I did. Big log. All right, it's warming up a little bit out here. I'm gonna go eat lunch, charge up the batteries, and carry on.
I'd like to explain what I'm about to do here. I'm going to flip this board over. If you notice, the end of the board is well past the end of the bunk, and I didn't have my movable bunk underneath it. You'll see I have it under now, and what happens is it gets thicker down at the end. It actually drops down a little bit. So there I am, cutting probably a 1/4 inch off that one end. I know I've mentioned it before, but what I really like about the power feed is it allows me to do more than one thing at a time. Here I'm moving boards. Obviously, I took some video footage as well, while the mill's just moving along on its own. So that's why I created that power feed, just for these kind of instances. Again, I'd like to explain what I'm about to do. I'm going to flip these boards over. I need 5/4 boards for this customer, and right now we're at about 6/4 or 1.5 inches. So I'm going to take them off, the extra 1/4 off this side because of the waning that you can see that's there. But I do get quite a bit of that waning off. Guys, I gotta say I'm really happy with that log. You know, those big logs on a OS27 are brutal. They're just hard to turn. A 27-inch log barely fits in. Hopefully you can hear me. It's really windy out here. But we ended up getting 24 2x6s, or 1.5 by 6 inches. Then we got two 18 inches by 1.5 inches. Then I have a couple of those flitches right there out of that one log. I still have that log to cut in the background. You might see it right back there somewhere.
But that'll do it for today. So guys, if you like this kind of content, smash that thumbs up button, leave a comment, don't forget to subscribe, and share it with a friend. We'll see you next time.